All right, hey everybody. Gonna do just really quick spreads here for you all. We'll start with Aries. Angels, what's Aries' current situation? What do they need to know, past, present, future? Oh shit. Damn it. Come on, cards, you can do this. All right, Aries' current situation, past, present, future, angels. What do you got for us? What do we got? I've been gone for a while. I moved, and it's been quite the year, practically, but finally settled, figuring out what to do with this whole silent depression that we're going through economically. So here we go. Aries, past, present, future, angels. What do you got for us? What do you got for us? Okay. All right, Ace of Pentacles under the deck here. Looks like something's going to happen here in your near future. You've been kind of waiting in vain on something. This could potentially be some kind of a relationship thing or something of that nature, because currently in the present too, still no kind of action, no movement on anything. I'm getting that it's, I'm feeling like it is a relationship thing. Right off the bat, because I have the Pentacles here. This could very well also, I got the Hermit too in the near future in the reverse. So it looks like you're going to be coming out of this, especially with this underlying energy, but it's saying be patient. In the recent past, you've been kind of waiting in vain on someone or something. I would say someone, probably with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So you're waiting on some kind of a passionate thing. It's probably like a relationship thing, or trying to get some action. You might be in a drought as far as like sexually with people. But just kind of know that, you know, it says here that you feel like you have a lot to offer as far as for a relationship as well. But it looks like it's, the cards are saying to kind of be patient, because your Hermit is in reverse in the near future. So it looks like you're going to be coming out of this. During this time, you must have been doing a lot of soul searching, because the Hermit is in reverse as well. So you're kind of as tapping into your spirituality, probably tapping into kind of learning more about yourself, and just kind of figuring out who you are and doing some self-reflection work. But you know, again, you've been feeling like I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting in vain, and nothing's really happening here. If the Ace of Wands was in the upright, I would have felt like you would have been reaping what you sown from the past, but it's not really happening. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So you've been just really focusing on your personal growth and those sort of things. Let's see, angels, what kind of details can you give me for let's say the Ace of Wands in the reverse here. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Yep, two of Cups. So yeah, you've been waiting on some kind of a connection, and it just hasn't been happening and coming through. But the cards are saying that you're going to be coming out of this. Let's see what the Hermit in reverse says. Angels, what's the Hermit in reverse here? Yeah, so you're coming from a place of kind of emotional turmoil. You've probably been really like worried about this connection with people, with this particular person, probably in the past, but you might have also had like multiple options too, that you've been kind of just waiting on, and it's just been like a false start essentially with them. Maybe you've had like situations where you have connected. I'm thinking for some, possibly you have connected with these people like on and off, but it really hasn't led you nowhere to where you want to go, and it's been causing you to really self-reflect. But the thing is you're going to be coming out of this with the Hermit in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse. You're going to be coming to a more emotionally balanced place, and potentially there could be some kind of a love situation involved, but underneath the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, so it's going to be you kind of working on yourself or going solo with any kind of situation. So that's what I have for Aries. Let's move on to the next sign, and that is going to be Taurus. Okay, I want to get these timestamps in, so it's pretty efficient for people that come into the future potentially to watch this video. All right, I'm going to try and reduce the shuffling time too, just to save people time, just in case people are watching live. I got 0 people right now watching me live, which is all good. It's all good. I don't give no cares right now. I'm just doing this for, people because I can. And I just want to share information and things. But for Aries, definitely stay positive because things are coming out of it. And remember that you have a lot to offer as well. Do I see anything coming in the future? Not necessarily, but you definitely seem like you are content, it seems like, with that. So for what that's worth, I would say stay positive, and in the near future, I'll read for you again, and maybe things will change, because this is currently, so this isn't, forever. All right, let's do Taurus. Angels, what's the current situation for Taurus and future happenings? Okay. So really, let's see here. Yeah, okay. All right. So Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You are feeling kind of stuck, I would say. You're feeling kind of stuck. But you want to move forward, I'm feeling. You have a lot to offer, and it looks like it's probably from a emotional kind of love standpoint, because we have the Eight of Cups in the upright underneath the deck. Yeah, Lovers in reverse right beneath that. So you're basically, in the recent past, you're kind of sick of this stagnation. You were not really necessarily offering anyone anything, but I feel like you were maybe waiting on someone to provide you something, and this must have been something that was promising in the past, but you are emotionally moving on from this. I think seems like you're focusing more on in the near future. Six of Swords in the upright. You're focusing on getting your emotional stability together. And you're not really interested in any kind of foundational thing from a relationship standpoint from anyone, like, necessarily. Your current energy here is the Emperor in reverse. So you're really just you're kind of letting go of control. You're not really pursuing anything as far as I think anything. Like, you're not necessarily pursuing jobs. You're not necessarily pursuing relationships. I think you might have been really just kind of frustrated in the recent past, and you're just like, bro, I got to move on. And a big influence of that is some kind of a soulmate type relational love connection that you had in the past. I'm not feeling, however, that this is all about just love. This is about, like, stability in general. This is about you kind of giving up on trying to find someone that's stable and moving on and saying, you know what, this is about me. I am going to search within myself and move forward and bring my kind of waters, i.e. your emotions, to a calm place, so then I can start to build something for myself in the future. You seem to be here combining both your home life and stability and a 3D environment with the whole relationship thing. So you might have been just waiting for someone to come along and kind of save you. You was looking for a Captain Save-A-Hole, let's just say, and now you're just giving up and moving on and saying, fuck that shit. So let's clarify here the Six of Swords in the upright for the near future. Angels, what is the Six of Swords in the upright? What can you tell me for the future here? Angels, what can you tell me for the Six of Swords in the upright for Taurus? The Hanged Man. So this is a water energy in a 12 card, so it's the completion of the cycle of the zodiac. So you are completing a cycle. You have been looking at things in a different way. I think, not currently, but in the future, you're going to kind of be seeing things from a different perspective. In the past, you kind of learned some things, I feel, in the past. Magician in reverse in the underlying energy as well to the Hangman. You're kind of at a standstill. You're basically focusing on moving forward to your emotions. And what's going to happen in the near future is you're going to start seeing things in a different perspective. Let's do one more clarifier for that. What are they going to learn? What's Taurus going to learn in the near future about themselves or about the situation of how they're moving forward? Ace of Cups. So you're going to really find that there are a lot more options out there for love for you. I think really with the Emperor in reverse currently, you letting go is going to open the door. It's going to, you really releasing control, not necessarily to letting go of someone in particular, but releasing control. Not trying to take control of any kind of situations, or you're just kind of leaving it up to the universe here to bring you something. And I think when you stop looking for it, it's going to come to you, and it's going to come in the right timing for you. And here is the Queen of Wands in the upright here in the underlying energy. So it could potentially be an air sign. Coming into your near future. It looks like somebody that probably has a lot of haters around them, but usually that's a good thing because people that have their shit together are very much haters. And this is going to be a communication person too, someone that's big on communicating with you, letting you know basically what they want, what they're looking for. It's up to you to take it, because this is like the Ace of Cups, right? So it's up to you to take it, whether you like it or not. It's kind of your call. So, yeah, that's kind of that. So that's for you, Taurus. Let's move on to Gemini. Let's do that. Put these guys in randomly so we can really get some unique messages. Thanks for your patience on these readings. I'm thinking these live things and timestamps are going to be a little more efficient for me. I've got a couple extra jobs that I'm doing just to make some extra money to pay for this house and any kind of work that I have to do to it. Because things are coming up, for it that I have to get done. And I have to do a little bit of extra kind of creative income. And essentially, had to take on a couple extra jobs and change up my situation here, living situation. All right, so what's going on for Gemini currently, angels? Current situation for Gemini. What can you tell me? What can you tell a brother from another mother, for my peeps up in here? What can you tell me, angels, for Gemini, current situation? What can you tell me? Whoop, something popped out, I flicked it. Okay, Ace of Swords, recent past. Six of Pentacles, current. Future is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, oof. All right, so Must have been the recent past. Let's see. Let me check what else there is. Yeah, shit. This is kind of like what I'm going through right now. You must have been pursuing some kind of a new idea in the recent past. It looks like this is some kind of a financial thing. You must have embarked on a new situation, whether it be your living situation or some kind of a new business type idea. And you're feeling like it's not working out. You're a little overwhelmed, and in the future, you're feeling like it's going to start to affect your emotional well-being and state. This is a 2, so I feel like for you, Gemini, this is kind of like going to put you into a couple of different sort of moods and into of yourself. So I would just say, like, in the near future, you basically really need to mind yourself, mind your emotions, and don't get totally overwhelmed, because underlying in the deck is the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, and you're feeling like shit is going to hit in the fan and falling apart. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse too. You're trying to really build yourself up and feed yourself, and you're feeling like there is some kind of an imbalance. I feel like this is not an imbalance necessarily in a person, but it could potentially be an imbalance in like a situation that you're going through in the future, in this work situation that you got going on. And the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, you feel like I'm just working and working and working over and over again. So this Gemini, it's not looking it's not looking crazy good, but for me, Gemini, this is basically what I'm kind of going through right now in my personal life too. Like I said, I'm looking for a couple extra jobs. So Gemini, you're definitely are going through a very similar thing. I would just say keep at it and trust. Trust in the universe. It's going to bring you what you need, because I didn't start getting what I needed until about today, this past week. So Gemini, you definitely got some stuff to, you got to be patient. I'm thinking be patient. This 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, you got to be patient with this energy. It feels like you're a bit overwhelmed, but I would say keep it going. So let me just do a clarification on the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to say, angels, what kind of advice do you have in regard to the 2 of Pentacles in reverse? What can Gemini do to come into an emotional balance while they're juggling all of these issues? What can they do, angels? What can Gemini do? Magician in reverse. So I'm getting like be resourceful, and this is exactly what I've been going through too, Gemini. You got to be resourceful with what you have currently, and you're not really this is not necessarily the time to like go and invest in other things right now. So Gemini, I'm telling you right now, you got to be resourceful. You got things that you can tap into, whether it be like for me, right? I'm tapping into my cell phone. I got a cell phone. I can do Uber and Lyft. I got a car and stuff like that. Right now, you just got to be creative. And the Judgment card here in the on the bottom of the deck, this is a time where your entire surroundings are basically changing. This is a rebirth in yourself, is spiritually, definitely materially, because I'm getting a lot of pentacles for you. So Gemini, definitely go with it. Use what you have. Don't start anything new. No new pursuits that's going to cause any type of investment. Creative solutions that you have currently on the table, and mind your emotional health there, right? With the waters underneath the 2 of Pentacles as well, because the Magician in reverse could indicate a type of a mental stability, whether it be healing mentally or emotionally. I'm getting like an emotional healing. So that's what I got for you, Gemini. Let's move. Cancer. Okay. Cancer. Alrighty. All right. Cancer. Angels, what's Cancer's current situation? What is Cancer's current situation, angels? Cancer's current situation. What's Cancer's current situation, angels? All right, let's do it. Recent past, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. 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 All right. So, yeah, this is another kind of money job situation here. Looks like in the recent past, you've been really focusing on this money. And you've been doing good work apparently in your present here. You're coming out of some kind of looks like financial issue situation. You might have had some kind of a work opportunity or something come up that had you has you feeling positive and seeing that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm going to tell you right now, because you got pentacles all across the board, and the world card is in the underlying in the deck. So something is going to change for you. You are going to bring into balance your spiritual energy, your unconscious and your conscious world into some kind of an alignment, but it's not happening yet, and you feel this stagnation and you will, and you do, to extent a little bit. I think like right now, currently, you are definitely feeling good, feeling better, feeling like what you've done as far as focusing on yourself and your coin and kind of being a bit little selfish and holding back from everybody else has been good for you. So Cancer, you're definitely feeling that, but in the near future, you're gonna feel like you're waiting a little bit in vain for something. And what the cards are saying is in the underlying deck that something is going to change in the near future for the Cancers out there, and you just need to kind of keep waiting and keep focused and keep positive, because you do feel like you are getting some positive reinforcement here, and things are getting better for you. Let's see, what advice do you have, angels, for Cancer in regard to the Seven of Pentacles in the near future? What advice do you have for Cancer, angels? What advice do you have for Cancer in regard to the Seven of Pentacles? Yeah, Cancers, you feel like things are just not moving fast enough, and in the future you're gonna feel like, oh, why am I like waiting for this shit? I gotta keep waiting. But let's just see, angels. Here we go. The Chariot in reverse. So really, it's saying let go of control. You can't control everything, and just kind of don't move too fast. The Chariot in the reverse is sort of like it's a kind of let go of your ego, and you can't control everything, and don't try, and just focus on maintaining your personal energy and private energy. And High Priestess in the upright, mind your own, basically listen to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you right now, take it slow, because right now you're coming out of something, a kind of a little bit of a hole. And the Cancers, what the cards are saying is the Cancers need to let go of control and be as patient as possible. This energy in the near future of you feeling like you're waiting in vain is going to be happening. Tap into your intuition, but it's really saying with the Chariot in reverse to let go of control. Cancers need to do that. So, and that's what the cards are saying. Ace of Swords in the upright underneath the High Priestess, which is going to mean that something is going to happen. You're going to get some kind of a new idea, and some kind of victory is going to happen, but you got to take it slow. Let go of control, take it slow. 2430 for Leo. 2430 for the Leo. Here we go. Angels, what the Leos got? Thanks for the couple of people that jumped into the room. I know it's going to be easier once the time stamps get put in, but yeah, I can understand with live readings, people get a little bit impatient and stuff. So this is for Leo. This is for Leo, angels. What can you tell me about the current situation for our Leos out there? As you watch readings, just do keep in mind that you have a sun, moon, and rising sign, as well as others. But as you watch them, each one could be relatable in some aspect of your life. Your rising being how others perceive you and your approach into the world. Your moon being your emotional and relational connections, and your sun being your soul. All right, so Leo. Okay. 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 So the Queen of Cups in reverse for the Leos in the recent past, you've been kind of indulging into a little bit of, I would say, pretty much like love and emotional connections. Underneath the deck is the Seven of Cups in the reverse, so you're pretty much overwhelmed with a lot of, it looks like probably emotional, Page of Cups in the upright. So you've been getting a lot of offers, essentially. And in the recent past, essentially, Leos have been taking advantage of those. But it seems like in the current, you feel like nothing is currently working out. Maybe no one's really appealing to you in any type of a way. That's part of having a lot of options, because clearly you're overwhelmed with the options with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So the Leos have a lot of options going for them, but sometimes too many options for you can leave you like feeling like you have no options because like you're probably really like picky about this stuff. In the immediate future, though, you're having the Ten of Cups, so you're going to make some kind of a connection with somebody in the near future. Let's just see this current situation, angels. What kind of advice do you have for the Leos out there for the Five of Pentacles in reverse? Why are they feeling out in the cold when they have so many emotional options and they're kind of indulging on them, playing that kind of skanky game, I guess, in the recent past, getting theirs from a sexual standpoint is what I'm seeing with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Real picky, you guys are picky. Five of Pentacles, angels, what can you tell us about the Leos? Any advice? King of Cups in the reverse. So it's really saying there might be a connection that you have not been completely satisfied with. This person, this King of Cups for you queens out there, is making you feel not expressing very many emotions towards you, and they're kind of cold and cut off. It doesn't seem like they're really, they might be a little bit depressed. I'm getting a little bit of a depression from you and maybe somebody else. Anything else on this King of Cups, angels? This person's depressed for the Leos here, and they're making you feel that way too. Anything else on this King of Cups? Why is this King of Cups coming up as this depressed energy? Knight of Wands in the reverse. So there might, let me check again because I don't want to say. They're definitely not making any movements towards you. And for the Leos, they're depressed for some reason. Or they're cutting off. Angels, what can you tell me about this Knight of Wands? Who or what is this? Angels, what can you tell me about the Knight of Wands? Who or what is this? There might be someone that the King of Cups may have recently, this person that you are dealing with currently, there might be someone that kind of rejected them in some type of a way in the recent past, and it's affecting how they're approaching you in the relationship currently, or they are feeling depressed currently is because potentially they might have a lot of options too, very similar to you. And or another option, at least one other, that is sort of rejecting them, and that they're feeling hurt by it. Um, I would say probably it's something about in their past, and they just have this residual baggage that they're not really open to any new connections right now. They're kind of just like indecisive right now. So I'm not sure really what you can do with this. Um, yeah, this must have been something recently that they were dealing with that's kind of serious. With the Eight of Swords in the reverse, it feels like they're kind of coming out of it, but they're kind of in a transition period right now. So you will find happiness in the future. I'm not sure if it will be with this person or not, but there will be somebody that you're going to find a lot of joy and emotional fulfillment with the Ten of Cups for the Leos. So let's move on. Virgo. And 3057. All right, for Virgos now. Angels, what about the Virgos? What's the current situation for the Virgos, angels? What's that current situation for Virgo? What is that current situation for the Virgos? What you got? What you got? Current situation for Virgo, angels. Current situation for Virgo. Current situation for Virgo. Current situation for Virgo. Current Virgo situation. What is it? What is it, angels? Current situation for Virgo. Okay. Oh, pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, so okay. Okay, so the recent past basically for the Virgos is there was kind of an unstable situation. It didn't feel very stable from an emotional standpoint for you, but you are moving on. This was pretty much a love connection. You were in love with this person. You're seeing things differently with the Hangman. This is a soul connection, but you're seeing that fuck a soul connection if it ain't working out for you, because essentially, in your current situation, you're moving on from this broken heart that you've had. So the Virgo is really moving on from that currently. So this one's pretty straightforward. In the near future, you're going to be starting something new. It seems like you're going to feel like you're going to bring everything into balance in the near future and start something new from a love perspective and standpoint. You're going to bring your soul into balance here. What about this? Really, that's kind of what I'm getting here. Essentially, your whole spiritual side and your 3D emotional side, your social interactions, your passions are all going to be coming together here in the near future. And let's see, what kind of advice do you have? You did have this soul connection, but it didn't fucking break you. It didn't fucking break you. It wasn't working. The Two of Pentacles, it wasn't working. It wasn't coming to fruition in the reality. And so you're just like, in the near future, fuck it, I'm going to make my own reality. I'm a damn Virgo. I'm solid as fuck. And currently you're just like, yeah, it hurt me, but I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I know there's other things across the way. Moon in reverse underneath the deck here. You must have had some anxiety, confusion. You felt like everything was kind of an illusion. Everything you're kind of leaving behind right now is like, that was kind of an illusion. That was kind of bullshit. This person kind of had me all up in my fifis, my feelings, and it wasn't really working out. And I was trying my hardest to get it to work out. I was trying so fucking hard and I couldn't make it happen. But you know what? I'm looking to my spirit. I'm looking for my enlightenment. my spiritual enlightenment, and I'm going to make these things happen, and it's going to happen for you in the future, whatever you want to manifest and desire. Once again, Hangman in the upright, I was pulling that for the Five of Cups. And again, you have been seeing things in a different perspective. You saw that it was not working out for you in the past, and you're moving on. You learned some shit. In the near future, you're coming out with making things happen for yourself. So definitely way to go. Way to go. You see what was happening with this past person. They were overindulging. They were self-indulgent. They were overindulging. They were all over the fucking place as far as with people around them. And you just saw that it was causing you all kinds of anxiety and shit, and you just didn't need that. So just look forward into the future. You're going to make whatever the fuck you wanted to happen. So I would say for the Virgos, just focus on what you want, and it will happen. Focus on what you want. And it doesn't have to be any one particular thing, but what do you want from an emotional standpoint for a relationship? What do you want for your manifest reality in the real world and your job? What do you want emotionally? From maybe even friends around you. What do you want? Focus on that. What are your passions? What do you want? What do you want to do? And that's going to happen because you have that magician card. So let's do Libra. 36, 38. Okay. Let's do it. Angels for Libra. What's that current situation? What's that current situation for the Libras? What is that current situation for Libra? Current situation. Let's get it. Current situation on the Libra. And let's do it for the Libra. Okay. Shit, I hope this is not talking about me. All right. So, because I'm not a Libra, I'm a Scorpio, but I was dealing with one. In the recent past for the Libras, there was some kind of a love offer coming. But you, Libras, are under the deck here, very much comfortable in your singleness. But this person must have had some kind of an effect on you because essentially the death card is in reverse in the current situation. So you're not trying to let this go, or for others, this person really changed you inside, Libra. They probably changed the way you perceive relationships. The Ace of Cups underneath this this Nine of Pentacles here underneath the deck. So your approach to relationships has been changed, I'm feeling like, by this person. In the near future, this person is still going to have some kind of an influence on you with the King of Swords. This person, they might have a message for you of some kind. I want to clarify that, but there's clearly two people here, and there's something where it's either something can't be let go between the two. It could be a relationship aspect for the Libras, or it could be that this person has made some kind of an influence on you, so much so that your perception of relationships has changed. I feel like you want to approach this person. I don't think you want to let this thing go. And in the near future, this King of Swords person that you're dealing with kind of has the power in their hands to either cut things off from a relationship standpoint, or or move things forward. So I'm going to go ahead and see what the advice is for the Libra in regard to this King of Swords person that they're dealing with. What's the advice, angels, for the Libras out there in regard to this King of Swords? What's the advice, angels, in regard to this King of Swords for the Libras out there? What advice do you have for this Libra? The Six of Pentacles in the upright. Essentially, the advice is telling you to make sure that there is an equal give and take between this King of Swords and yourself. And so with the Ace of Wands in the upright underneath the deck, it's kind of encouraging you. The cards are kind of encouraging you to kind of make something happen with this person. I think what's drawing you to this person probably is some kind of a sexual thing or passionate thing. This is the only Wands card that came up as I was pulling the cards out. But making sure that there's an equal give and take between you and this King of Swords, because it seems like they have the power position when it comes to this situation between the two of you that either has changed you permanently as a person on a soul level on the inside, or is making you feel like you don't want to let this thing go. Three of Wands in the reverse. As far as other advice too, it's saying essentially that you need to kind of make something happen. Anything else, angels, on the Three of Wands? Yeah, it's saying you need to make something's going to happen between you two. I'm not sure. I think it's saying like essentially that you have to make that move and that offer, and recently you really want to. And there will be a reconciliation. It's all about reconciling. It's gonna happen, but you have to make it happen. It's gonna happen with the Three of Wands in the reverse. Your waiting is going to come through. But you got to make the first move. When I saw that Ace of Wands in the upright, it's about you making that move, making something happen. You will reconcile if that happens. You don't want to let it go. The pull is real for you because this person changed you. I'm not sure how they changed you. I didn't pull a clarifier on that, but it definitely happened. I mean, and I'm not sure as far as a detail, but it was some kind of an emotional love connection. They changed the way you looked at relationships. Right now, you're single and basically comfortable with yourself. You're not necessarily mingling, but the Libras have been changed from a relationship standpoint, and you are waiting for something and someone to come through. And it might, but the cards are saying you got to make that move and reconcile. Whoever's fault it is, it doesn't fucking matter. And honestly, like if this person hurts you and shit like that, which I'm not seeing it in the cards, but if this person did hurt you for some reason or another, and it's unforgivable type shit, I'd say fuck that and move on. But if it's something that you can reconcile with, and work out, debate with, if you will, debate about, things like that, then it might be worth it. All right, this one is for Scorpio then. Angels, what about these Scorpios? What's their current situation and advice? Past, present, future for Scorpio. Okay. All right. Damn. Okay. So, In the recent past, you made some kind of a love connection with somebody. Currently, it seems to be in a standstill with the world in reverse, but things might change very, very quickly, or they're on the cusp of changing, or it is a past relationship, love situation that has changed you in some sort of a way. In the near future, you are making some kind of a love offer to somebody, and the Scorpios that are out there that watch this video, the Page of Cups in the reverse is kind of saying that you are you kind of don't know what the fuck to do with like your emotional self. You're like, I think you're getting like a little too ahead of yourself with your approach to relationships and things like that internally. Yeah, you are getting over something from the past. This is underneath the deck, so maybe this is someone that doesn't have a very clear vision of how like an actual relationship might be or work. And so for the Scorpios out there, this person just might be overwhelmed with like how to, figure out their emotional selves. In the recent past, it's like you and this person were connected in the past and you guys like were in love with each other. There is something that's on the verge of changing between you two. And it's saying in the near future, the Scorpio is going to approach this person or make an emotional offer to this person as well. But currently it's kind of like in a stagnation, or it's going to evolve soon into something in the near future. And you might be the catalyst to make that happen. So for Scorpio, can we clarify the Knight of Cups in the upright? Can we clarify the Knight of Cups in the upright, angels? What's this Knight of Cups in the upright for Scorpio? Okay, so the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So I guess you've been kind of stressing out about this situation, and essentially you're going to be taking maybe a little more light of the situation. So you're going to kind of losing maybe expectations as far as the results of the offer that you make towards this person. And so I guess I'm thinking with the Knight of Cups in the upright, your confidence is there to a point to where you are ready to do this, like give or take, whether you like it or not. This is kind of my offer to you, and take it or leave it kind of situation. A Temperance in the underneath the deck there too. You've been kind of bringing your emotional state into balance, and subconsciously you're starting to be more in the emotional balance as well. So that's kind of, it's not in the back of your head anymore. It's like, oh shit, if I get rejected, oh, it's the end of the fucking world. You've got actually, subconsciously and consciously, you're straight as far as whatever happens. Currently, right now, things, you think it's over, but with the world in reverse, it's on the cusp of changing. Something's on the cusp of changing. I'm not sure whether it's going to work out in your favor or not, if this person's going to accept or not. But underneath the deck with the Page of Cups in the reverse, this person's like, I think they have too high of standards or expectations or something like that. And I believe that you already know that. All right, so let's do Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius. Likes are very much appreciated, but I know it's hard to tap that button. Sagittarius. Let's go. So, what's the current situation for Sagittarius? Current situation for the Sagittarius. Current situation, Sagittarius. Current situation. Yeah, I feel like doing the lives are way easier, way faster. So much production value involved with the pre-recordings. Sagittarius, angels. What is the current situation for them? Okay. 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 All right. Okay, so, you must have been letting go of something in the recent past here. This could be, I'm not getting real relationship vibes. I'm kind of getting more of like some kind of a passion that you had potentially with like a work situation or what you do for work. You're kind of letting it go and looking for some kind of a new beginning. You've been doing under the deck with the Hermit in the reverse some soul searching. And you've been doing that soul searching in the past. You're coming kind of out of it. You've learned some things. And now you're coming out of basically with what you've learned. And you're going to be applying what you've learned. And it looks like that's going to happen in the near future. Currently with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, you're not really applying anything that you've learned currently, but you've learned quite a bit. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse underneath the Hermit in the reverse. Something is going to come in the near future. It's just not here yet. And again, you're not moving forward with any of these ideas potentially that you have or opportunities that are coming up in the near future. Wheel of Fortune in the upright in the near future. Things are going to evolve and change. This has to do with your materialistic three-dimensional world, the world around you. Things are evolving and going to change. You are have recently just dropped kind of everything. You've let go of things that have been holding you down. It seems with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, you're just kind of coming out of that, sort of in the recovery mode. But you're not making any steps towards it. You're just taking what you've learned and going to be applying it in the near future. I'm going to do the clarification for the Wheel of Fortune in regard to what is going to be evolving. What's this next evolution for Sagittarius in the near future, angels? What's this evolution, this next phase in their life with the Wheel of Fortune, angels? What's this next one for Sagittarius? Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Sagittarius. Looks like you're going to be, kind of privately working on this idea that you have. This is definitely about your work. This is about how you make a living, how you build your household around in the near future. There's not going to be a lot of people that are happy with it, but it's going to be stable. There might be some kind of, the Hierophant, there might be some kind of like family. I'm thinking like family members or something that are going to be like, this is a crazy idea and it doesn't mean anything. But it's going to be helping your personal kind of development. And it's going to be something that you can constantly improve on and work on. And it seems like you're going to be definitely passionate about it. Definitely is going to be passionate about it. Anything else, angels? What can you tell me about this Eight of Pentacles reverse? It's going to be some never-ending work, though, for the Virgos. Or, I'm sorry, the Sagittarius. Was that? No, I'm sorry, it was Virgo. Moon in reverse. Yeah, it's going to get you. It's going to get you out of your kind of anxiety state. You probably have a little bit of anxiety, but you let all that go. And you're coming out of it. So it's going to help you further yourself. There's the Two of Cups there as well. So you're going to probably make potentially some business connections there. And you're going to be working pretty hard with the Devil card. But you're going to like it. You're going to like what you do. All right, so that's the Virgo. And I didn't do the timestamp for that. Shit. Figure that out. Oh no, that was Capricorn. Shit. That was Capricorn the whole time. No, was it Sagittarius? No, it was Sagittarius. We're doing Capricorn now. That was Sagittarius. I kept saying Virgo. Okay. Capricorn. All right, angels. What can we do for Capricorn here? What's their current energies? Current energy for Capricorn, angels. What's the current energy for Capricorn? What's that current energies for Capricorn, angels? Shit. Current energy for Capricorn. Do a little bit of this. This is a reading for you, Wendy, because you're a Capricorn. Current energy for Capricorn. Shit. Okay. The fuck? All right. So recent past, working on something. You guys were working on something, and I'm getting relationship vibes. Because of these two under the deck here with the Nine of Cups in the reverse, and then this Four of Wands underneath that. In your near future, you have the Sun card. I'm getting kind of relationship vibes off that currently. Damn, you're like heartbroken and hurting over something. You worked really hard on this type of a relationship in the recent past. You tried to make everything happen in the environment. You must have been like, hey, we can live together. This is how I can make it work. Or you're like setting up dates and shit like that, and it didn't work out. And then you're feeling like shit right now. But in the immediate future, like you're going to feel some kind of a joy and happiness because for some reason you're not letting this like heartbreak for you, for the Capricorns at least out there, right? You're not letting it get you down. You're not kind of holding back your, kind of emotional energy or your kind of heart energy towards any opportunities. You're open to other things, and you feel like your wish is really going to come true. And it is going to in the future with the Sun card in the upright. You're going to be pretty happy. And then also this Four of Wands too underneath this. So it's going to lead to good things. Just right now, you're not feeling too great right now. Is there any advice for this Three of Swords for the Capricorns? Let's see what the advice is for the Three of Swords and the Capricorns, angels. What do Capricorns need to know? Hierophant in reverse. So, and the Empress in the reverse. This thing, the truth of the matter is this thing wasn't stable. It wasn't stable, and that's the God honest truth. It's the harsh truth that you're figuring out, and you're actually telling yourself this. You're just like, because this is your energy here in this spread with the Queen of Swords in the upright. You're like, and you're pretty self-reflective, and you're actually pretty brutally honest with yourself for the Capricorn. So that's a really good thing. That's a really good quality to have, and I kind of wish I had that sometimes, because I try to look at things in the most positive of lights all the time, but that's kind of unrealistic a lot of time. And so that's some shit that I got to work on. But you are coming to the realization, you're just like, this wasn't stable. I'm better off. I'm better off without this. This is actually also an Earth sign card too. So you knew you did everything you can with this in the recent past to make this work and come to fruition and become a reality. But with this Three of Swords and this heartbreak situation, and they must have said something that ended things or what have you. But you know truly that it wasn't going to work out. Realistically, it wasn't going to work out. And you know, none of the cards here really say that, or have said that you were like emotionally invested in it either. So I don't know what your big disappointment is about it. Maybe it's because you worked so hard and it didn't work out. Maybe that's what it is. But in the near future, things look good. You're going to get kind of what you want as far as a wish fulfillment that's going to bring you some kind of a joy. And it looks like it's a relationship situation or some kind of love situation. It doesn't, I mean, it does look like you're looking for an emotional connection, but realistically, there's nothing out here as far as options, I feel like, that are going to give me that emotional connection. So maybe I can work something out as far as to make things become kind of realistic and we could work together, have some kind of a partnership situation. Of course, romantically would be involved, but you're not overly like putting your heart out there, not like a hopeless romantic, which sounds like a Capricorn to me. It's an Earth, or it's a Earth sign, yeah. So that's what I got for the Capricorns. We'll see what the next one is. Aquarius. Okay. All right, so Aquarius. But I'd say overall, the Capricorn approach to the relationships in this reading, whoever would be watching this in the future, you have definitely a healthy approach. You're not letting the heartbreak get you down. You got a healthy approach, realistic approach to relationships. And being a Scorpio, I'm kind of like that hopeless romantic type where I'll throw my whole entire everything into somebody, and especially my emotions. And being a fucking dude, we're hard on the outside, soft on the inside. And so that is definitely something that I could learn a bit about. Having that realistic approach to relationships rather than the hopeless romantic type. All right, so this one's for Aquarius. Angels, what's the current situation for Aquarius, angels? What's the current situation? Okay. Okay. So, I'm getting the feeling, and it could have been a Libra that Aquarius was dealing with, but I'm getting a feeling that you currently have not come to some kind of understanding about someone that you have been waiting on in the recent past for a while to change. And I feel like it was something that wasn't really working out for you in the from a work standpoint. I'm feeling like it could have been a relationship or a work situation or some kind of a passion that you had and it wasn't working out. And I feel like you were not coming to terms with the fact that it wasn't right for you. Could be a work situation. It could be probably a work situation, more than likely. But some of you might be someone that you were trying to build a future with. Right now, you're looking for someone to build a future with for the Aquarius. And you might have just started this. But overall, you've had to come with the Justice card in reverse You had to come to a realization that you had to cut something off because you've kind of been waiting in vain for it. This could be like potentially a job opportunity or someone at your job or that you work with to come around and build something with you, work with you. Maybe you're part of like a team at work. And this team at work had not been working out for you, and you've been trying to find a balance between the individuals on this team, but you're finally realizing that that's not going to happen, and you're moving on to build a new team or find a new relationship or a new friendship group. It's either a team, a relationship, or a friendship group. I would say it's not really evenly split, but mostly it's friendship, friendship. It was because they were not really making anything happen with you. They were not making anything happen with you, and you've just been waiting. You've been waiting, and you've been building and building and building and building and waiting for them to come together with you, and it hadn't happened. But currently, and you're moving on from this because the justice is in reverse. So you come to a realization already that this is just, you made some kind of a decision and to move on from it and to cut it off. It was hard. It was hard for you to do. Either that or you need to do it like ASAP. All right, you need to make that tough decision ASAP to stop waiting, or you recently just did that. Because in the near future you have the Three of Cups, so you will be coming together with this group of friends or celebrating some kind of successes with this group of friends or co-workers as you build and grow. So someone was not growing with you, or someone was not helping, or some people were not helping grow with you together, and you got frustrated and either cut that stuff off or you need to do that kind of right away. You need to come to basically the realization that it's not going to change. Ace of Wands in reverse. It's not going to change. There's not going to be any new King of Wands in the reverse. There's not going to be any new developments here. Nothing's really going to be happening. I think you're waiting for actions to come towards you, and they're not going to come towards you. And you're not willing to go towards it because you've already done the work. You've already done the work. This could be with friends, some kind of a relationship, but I'm getting very, very strong work relationship vibes for the Aquarius. So you got to make a tough decision and come to a realization and understanding that things are either not going to change, these individuals are not going to make something happen with you or light that spark, if you will. And you sure as hell are not going to do that either. So we got to make that tough decision and accept the reality for what it is. And when you do, it's going to be something to celebrate. Pisces. Pisces. Angels, what can you tell our Pisces for their current situation? What can you tell our Pisces for the current situation? What can you tell our Pisces for the current situation? What can you tell our Pisces for the current situation? All right, Pisces, current situation. Oh, man, okay. Okay. Okay, well, Let me do some clarifiers right off the bat because it's kind of all over the place. You essentially in the recent past you've been trying to make something come to fruition. Realistically, this is kind of like relationship things going on. Um, I'm getting a feeling that you felt like there was like an imbalance in some kind of a relationship situation. You were working to make this thing work. It didn't happen, but you are currently getting over it. You're currently getting over what didn't happen and didn't work out. There were some harsh things that were said um, in some kind of a relationship situation. It's not looking like it has to be romantic as far as this is concerned, or something that you had some kind of emotional tie to. Um, but you were working to make this work out with somebody and make something happen realistically. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, underlying the deck, and then in the immediate future, the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So you've been through it, but you came out a stronger person. Right now you're feeling like I need to focus on myself. All this building that I've been doing in the recent, in the recent past, I'm going to put all that energy towards myself now. And this heartbreak that you've had, that you're basically over it. You're over it now. It made you a stronger person, and it made you tough. In the immediate future, it's going to start becoming something that you realize has made you stronger. And there's a reason for it. Ace of Swords in the reverse. There is a reason for why you went through that. And it's given you inner clarity, potentially about the inner strength that you have, and the shit that you can go through. You're starting to realize that about yourself, that you are someone that can get through anything that you kind of put your mind to. And this, this kind of heartbreak, or this, something that someone said to you, it doesn't really bother you anymore. It's not really stuck to you anymore. You're not necessarily hurt by it. Let's see. What can you tell a Pisces about this Three of Swords in the reverse? Angels, what can you tell Pisces about the Three of Swords in reverse? What does Pisces need to know about the Three of Swords in reverse? What lessons can they learn from that? What lessons can Pisces learn from the Three of Swords in reverse, angels? Okay, so the Six of Swords in the reverse. It's showing you that you've essentially learned that you are strong enough to overcome and not go back towards something. You're not looking back. The only reason why you might be, you're not looking back at all. And kind of the lesson here is that you're strong enough to not look back and look forward. And if you choose yourself and not look back and not dwell on things that people might have said or might have done to you, it will make you stronger, and you will move forward from it as a stronger person. There must have been a lot of gossip going on. This is something someone said. This is some gossip that someone said, and it was someone that you tried to make things work out with. It was potentially a friend or some kind of a relationship person. Yeah, Ace of Swords in reverse again. It was something that someone had said. You found out something that people were kind of gossiping, or someone was kind of gossiping about you. It sounds super fucking petty, actually, but it must have hurt your feelings at one point. You're just like kind of like over it now. So anything about this Nine of Wands in the reverse, angels, for the near future for Pisces? What can you tell us about the Nine of Wands in the near future for Pisces, angels? What can you tell Pisces about the Nine of Wands in the reverse, angels? Shit. Okay. So, yeah. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Again, like you're not letting the gossip stuff bother you anymore. It's made you stronger. You know, you're moving forward. Things people have said about you, people talking shit about you, you're not letting it, hold you back and get in your head again. It was holding you down. People were maybe talking a lot of shit about your work or something like that, and it was holding you down, and you were kind of a little bit self-conscious. You were kind of like thinking, is my stability really that stable? Am I really able to build something with somebody, or build a team, or build this job, or build these work relationships, something to that effect? Now the truth behind what groups of people have been saying as far as gossiping about you. It was holding you down. The Ten of Wands in the upright. It was holding you down. But not so much anymore. Nine of Wands in the reverse. It's made you a stronger person. You're not letting it bother you anymore. So, yeah, there were some people beneath you. It was some people that weren't worth your time. They were super secretive, not being open with you. Trying to undercut you in some kind of way, and they were being super gossipy. They were saying some shit that you're just like, fuck that, I'm over it, whatever. Who cares? The lesson you learned was, don't let that shit bother you. Don't let that affect your emotional state. And you should be straight. You'll be straight. Yeah. Yeah, people were being, super shady to you. But you're over it, and you know what? In the near future, you're going to realize essentially that all that bullshit has just made me stronger, and you are basically a stronger person for it, and all that shit is behind you now. So that's the near future, and you're over whatever this backstabbing kind of stuff was going on is, and that's all that really matters. All right. So that's what I have. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.